Hi, it's Lou Agave from Long Island Lou Tequila on Facebook, Instagram, the web, TikTok, and YouTube, and all over the place. Please subscribe. Today, I have a surprise for you. It's the Ocho. It's the Ocho Ladera. This is the Puntas everyone's talking about. Very hard to find. Just hitting the East Coast now. This was a gift from Jesse Estes, and thank you very much, Jesse. This is Ocho Single Estate Puntas. I'm going to explain 2021. It's one of the last tequilas coming out of Ladera before they moved over. And they're at the Alembic Distillery now. And that's where Ocho is now being made. Okay, so this is one of the last ones. This was made at NAM 1474 by Carlos Camarena, master distiller and co-creator of this with Tomas Estes. Tomas was coming from the wine world, so he had this idea of let's have different varietals. Why should tequila be the way it is? Why can't we change it up every year, move to a different field, a different farm, and cultivate from there to show the difference in the terroir. So, they push the agave forward on this. Very clean brand. They use one barrels when they age, and their blancos are exquisite. I mean, just clean, additive free. From a little different each year, they're collectible. People go crazy for the different vintages and varietals that come with this. So, they're a little different each year, and you get to really highlight and taste, they tell you on the back all about the harvest and where it came from. And it's a great, unique brand. It really is, I have to say. So I'm going to savor every drop of this in honor of Tomas. I never got to meet him personally, but we used to text and talk. Everyone that's ever met him said he was just phenomenal. All right, so this was the last project he worked on with Carlos. All right, and so it's special to me, special to a lot of people. And his idea, coming from the wine world and being over in Europe and starting restaurants and all of that, he was very much into wine and wanted to do something similar with tequila. And that's how Ocho came about. And it's a phenomenal brand. They're way up there. I mean, this is one of the cleanest brands you can taste. It really is. This is called the Distiller's Cut, and I'm going to explain that. We're going to let this open up while we talk, okay? Because this is 101 proof, all right? I have never had it before, so we're opening it here for the first time, okay? And we're going to pour some. I brought a Riedel down tonight to use, okay? And we're going to let it sit because, when it's this high proof, you want to acclimate your mouth. You want to get your palate ready for this, okay? 101 proof, 50.5 ABV. So this is a limited edition, I understand there was only 600 cases to the U.S. and only 100 to Mexico. That's pretty limited, And, it's a highly selective cut. So, just as it says on the back of the bottle, I'm going to just, read a little of this to you and show you what this is about. So each year it has its own varietal, okay? It's very unique. It's very hot and in demand right now. And as it mentions on the well, and it's just coming to the East Coast, by the way. Jersey just got a big shipment. Jesse tells me it'll be in New York anytime now. So, it's around. Supposedly it's already in, let me see, Arizona, California, Colorado, the D.C. area, Delaware, Florida, Illinois, Massachusetts, Maryland, Montana, New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, and Texas. And hopefully it'll be even all over more than that real soon. But you better grab them fast. From what I'm understanding, haven't had it yet, but I know it's going to be good. From what I'm understanding, if you're a real tequila Blanco purist, you're going to want this. So you better grab it quick. And the funny thing is, when these things were first out, just hitting the States and stuff, they were like $50, $50 to $60. I see them on the internet. They're sold out now, but that was the price. So the distiller cut means, and that's basically puntas. Puntas is a select part of the spirit, which were actually master distillers and their families would save the puntas, meaning the best parts of the distillate for celebrations and weddings and stuff for themselves. All right. So now Carlos has put it in here. Okay. So what that really means is select cut, or the puntas, meaning the special selection. They take the very end of their heads. Okay. I understand on the second distillation, and they take the very beginning of the heart. All right. And that's what they do. They take those out and they blend them together at the high proof. And when you hear the proof, it's like 128 proof before they water it down. So it's a blend of section of the heads and a section of the beginning of the hearts, the best parts. Now, other high proofs and other tequilas, they're a little bit different, okay? They just oftentimes use the heart, okay? This is like a real custom job. You have to really know what you're doing to get the right parts, and then they blend it together. That's like the Puntas. This is a special distillate. And so the way it's made, all right, single estate agaves around the Arandas area in Los Altos. This was harvested in the summer of 2021. All right, it's stone brick oven cooked, it's roller milling, it's wood fermentation open air without fibers, double distilled, all copper. So oxygenated at the end, no chill filtering, no additives, all right? So you really, it's a really, really good procedure, all right? So the higher proof always gave me richer taste in a Blanco, more layers, more prevalent notes. In my opinion, I like it the best that way. And like I say, this was put out at 128 proof before it was watered down. I mean, and a mixture of the best parts of the distillation. I mean, this is going to be special. So I'm going to check it out right now, okay? So here we go. Oh, man, that's a really nice nose. This is the first time I'm ever smelling it. Oh, man, butter, olive brine. The sweet agave, like I was in Carlos's distillery just in November. Oh my God, it's that honey and that butter and that sweetness. Oh, wow, this is really good. This is really good. This is really nice. It's floral, like, I don't know, roses. It's got like a lime zest and a citrus. But the sweet cooked agave, oh my Lord. The butter, yeah, maybe like a, I don't know, little green apple. Some fruit, grapefruit, maybe it's a little like a salty. Minerals and grassy, for sure. I mean, anise, maybe a pinch of nutmeg or cinnamon, something like that. Wow, this is really nice. This is really nice. And it's not overpowering the ethanol. I mean, really, the alcohol is keeping its place for 101 proof. I'm really surprised. Oh my God, this is really sweet, and I don't know, honey and butter is just phenomenal. You know, I made up an expression, Blanco is tequila, and it is. This is a Blanco. Wow. Haven't even tasted it yet. I could just sit here and smell it all day long. The nose is just phenomenal, complex, amazing, clean nose. So I could see what they mean. You know, I've never really, this is a little different than most stuff I've had. You know, this really, it's all, you know, in the distillation, they do the cuts in the distillation. I watched how they did that at La Alteña. It was very interesting. They know just how much to let out loose, you know, not and separate. And then they get the right parts. They have to take out certain parts. But this is like this is craftsman. This is real creative. This is nice. This is just all the right parts. Okay, so it's been airing out for a while now. Let's give it a shot. I wanted to be fair about it. Anise and cinnamon. It's got like the red hots a little bit, but not overbearing. Cooked agave, pepper. Definitely pepper, spice, cinnamon, maybe anise for sure. Spicy, buttery. Wow. Oh my Lord. Anise. I love anise. When it's really clean like this, mixed with the cinnamon, mixed with the pepper, mixed with the spice, that gives you that heat, but not, you know, not a ethanol type heat. Of course, this is a perfect example of tequila is not supposed to be smooth and sweet, guys. I tell you all the time, and this is not. Oh, but wow. The cinnamon, the anise, the saltiness, the fruit, like a grapefruit, pepper, cooked agave, minerals, grass, buttery, insane. It's insane. Jesse, this is really good. Thank you very much, pal, for sending me this. I'm gonna be buying more of this. So again, this is the Distiller's Cut. And man, this make a difference. I have to be honest with you. It really, really does. I love my high proof Blancos. I have lists out all the time. And I have the world's best. I've tried them all. This is way up there. I got to be honest with you. This is Tequila Matchmaker. I'm going with a 94, and that's above the panel rating. This is really, really good. The nose is just insane. Insane. I could just smell it all day. If you're a high proof Blanco guy, you're going to have your nose in this. You may want to take your time sipping, just enjoy the aromas. But what's good about this is the aromas match the nose. That's important because you don't always get that, This is phenomenal. Absolutely. You got to slip it slowly. You got to warm up that mouth, like I said, let it air out for a while. And, I love it. I don't know what else to say. So, it's probably not cheap now at this point. There's not a lot of them left. There wasn't a lot made. So you got to hustle when you see it. My guess is at this point, I don't know, they're going to be, 125 to 175 easy, if you run into them. So grab it, because if you're a tequila purist and you love your Blanco, you really got to have a couple of these laying around the house. This is phenomenal. Unbelievable. This is Tequila Ocho 2021 Puntas coming out of La Ladera. And I got to say, this is phenomenal. Agave from Long Island Tequila. Salud.